calling upon my heart. And I said, here I am. So that's, something that's just part of my day. I love it. I don't miss a day. I did the devotionals for the last 2 days from the hotel, right? And I do it every morning, Monday through Friday. I don't do it on the weekends just because I'm always traveling with the bodybuilding stuff or with Core Medical. And so Monday through Friday it is. And we've been doing this now for, I think we're like 3.5 years. And it's cool, man. And I get the fellowship, some 90% of the people I never met, all from overseas and stuff, but they're giving me DMs. I have dudes from other motorcycle clubs that say, hey, man, we're not into this no more. How did you do it? We want to know the love you did in the way you feel. We want to know the Lord. Well, this is how you do it. So it's just part of the journey that he has.
And that same 100 miles an hour, that same devotion, that same commitment that you had over there, it's just going the other way.
It's just going the other way now, yeah.
And
as you
it's
see,
empowering, huh?
Yeah, and as you always say, and people always say, like you made a good comment one time. You said, Mel is just genuinely happy and humbled to be here and to be doing what he's doing, right? And I am too. I'm just grateful and humbled that I'm in the position to be that way. And, and sometimes when it gets hectic and I'm answering the DMs and there's, 50, 60, 70 of them, we're lifting up people. That's no problem. I put them in my notes because I'll forget. As soon as I see a DM and, can you lift up Jill? Can you lift up? I'm putting them in my notes for the morning. But when people are asking me stuff and I'm voice messaging them back like we do, we voice, text to talk, where they hear my voice. And I tell them, hey, brother, hang tight, man. It's not the answer with suicide, brother. God loves you, man. And you didn't find me on accident. There's a reason that you're reaching out to me. If you're telling me you don't feel it in your heart anymore to be part of that crew you're in, there's a reason you don't. You're not. I wasn't calling anybody or reaching out to anybody back in the day because I wanted to get out of the crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you see how it is, and you made that comment, and a lot of people do. They're like, Mel's just grateful and humbled to be where he's at, and to be a servant, right? And that's what Jesus did when he was here, right? He was a servant, as you know. Right? And I feel like, then I thank him for being a vessel and to see that, and allowing me to see the things that have changed, not only in my life, but people's life around, our boy Sid, you know what I mean? Your soon to be brother-in-law and, my partner at Core Medical in the last 5.5 years I've been around him, I've seen such a huge change in him, and I'm not taking all the credit, but I know he says, man, you changed my life around. And I know he's told you that.
I've heard that from a lot of people, Mel, and I know it firsthand.
Yeah.
Tell me about Dwayne Johnson. How did he come into your life?
All right. So, I'd met him a long time ago.